Hey there, wrestling fans. Welcome back to another Smacked Up Wrestling News segment. This is going to be a brand new segment where you're going to get a little bit of snippets of Raw and SmackDown every Tuesday and Wednesday by myself. Of course, Kirsty, Flo, Martin will always cover the podcasts and the indie wrestling scene. So let's kick things off. The main talking points of Raw last night was the Balor Club picked up an impressive win over Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan. Finally, I kind of hope that we're starting to see the club, the proper club, no the kid-on club that I'll keep fucking saying every time we're in a podcast. Hopefully they're on the right track. I hope they go back down to going for the tag team titles, and even Finn Balor going for IC, maybe pushing that top belt soon. It'd be amazing to see, but I think the way they're doing it just now, with the Miz coming back, being involved, showing strains within Jason Jordan, storyline wise, not working well with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins because Dean Ambrose is injured, unfortunately. So the Shield reunion was short-lived. And that points out one more thing. What is this going to do now? The Miz is back. So do we keep the... What do we do with Finn Balor now? Do we make Finn go for that IC belt where you've got the Miz going to go back for it? The club going for the titles makes sense, but where does that leave Finn? Only time will tell. It's very, very, very awkward to see and predict this one, but it's very interesting coming out of last night's Raw. And the other main talking point, of course, was Braun Strowman becoming Batman in Arkham City with his grappling hook. I've watched this a couple of times now, and how this guy is not the champion just now is unbelievable. The build-up is good, though. The build-up is really, really well done, what they're doing for him. And to have Paul Heyman cut a brilliant promo, once again, with Brock standing there, just doing his usual, face, Kane attacking him, and then Braun literally destroying the two of them backstage, to the point he used a grappling hook to pull down, scaffolding, for a stage set, pulling it down on top of them, resulting in Brock Lesnar going in an ambulance, which I thought was fantastic. Brilliant storytelling. You love seeing the big guys do stuff like that. It's been a long time, coming back to this side. I've seen a few complaints on Twitter saying that should be, no, fuck yous. Stuff like this makes wrestling what it is, the storylines. And to see something like that, which is unbelievable, because of course nobody's going to press charges. Of course nobody's going to get seriously injured, because this would have been all planned out. But to have something like that as a storyline angle is fantastic. Makes Braun Strowman look a monster even more. Speaking of which, there was a leak photo last week depicting Braun Strowman, and I think it's the Raw after the Royal Rumble, and no one knows where this photo got leaked, but it's advertising picture of him with the title. Now, we do know posters get changed. They do change the posters if, okay, we're going to go down that way, or we go down that way. This poster's obviously went that way, with Braun Strowman having the title. Will I think he drops the title at Royal Rumble, which is in a few weeks? I'm as well saying no just now. I know it's not a full prediction yet. I know we like doing the prediction shows, but I find it hard to believe if they're still going to push Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar rematch in WrestleMania 34 in the Superdome, or the Silver Dome, or whatever one Hulk Hogan wants to call it this week. The fact is that if they're really going to push for him, making you believe he is the monster among men. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Raw was okay. Of course, we'll cover more on that in the podcast. This is just the little, like I said, something brand new you're going to see in the next coming weeks from myself, covering just like two snippets from Raw. I'll take two snippets I really enjoyed, and I'll talk about them. And we'll do the same with SmackDown as well. Be sure to like, share, and sub Smacked Up Wrestling Live. Be sure to check out the guys' amazing podcast they've done in Wrestle Kingdom. Also, be sure to join in for the guys' podcast this week. Till then, see you after.